there, sixth graders. Well, believe it or not, the end of your elementary school career is quickly coming to a close. And back when you were just a kindergartner, no one would have imagined that by the time you were in sixth grade, you'd have experienced both fully virtual and hybrid learning, that you would know what social distancing is, and even the proper way to wear a face covering. This global pandemic has truly changed all of our lives. But it hasn't been all bad. It has also shown all of us that we can persevere and be flexible, even during the most trying of times. And that's exactly what we've all done. The entire community of North Wales rose to the challenge that COVID-19 presented. Students, you've demonstrated tremendous flexibility. You've adapted to online learning, to new health and safety protocols, and an ever-changing school schedule. The staff of North Wales demonstrated perseverance throughout the school year. They've spent countless hours working on finding the best ways to help you continue with your studies and stay connected to the school community, whether you were learning in person or online. They've done an outstanding job. But you know what? Online learning, hybrid learning, none of this would have been possible without the support of your parents and guardians as well. They too have risen to the challenge. They too have persevered. On top of all the things they do on a daily basis for you, to care and support you. At times, they had to become a teacher too. So when you're done listening to this video, I want you to make sure you go and thank your parents, guardians, your teachers, because they deserve it. And you deserve the thanks from us, the teachers, staff, and administration here at school, and from your parents, for how much you've persevered and how flexible you have been throughout this school year. I wish you all the best as you continue on your educational journey to middle school. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Sixth graders, you are the future. So dream big and achieve greatness. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose.
You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go.
You'll look up and down the streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there.
With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street.
You may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll go straight out of town. It's opener there in that wide open air.
Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you.
And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too.
Oh, the places you'll go.
You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights.
You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest.
Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't.
I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you.
You can get all hung up in a prickly perch and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch.
You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump.
And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun.
Unthumping yourself is not easily done.
You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin.
Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win?
And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind?
Simple it's not, I think you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind.
You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace.
And grind on for miles across weirdish, wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place.
For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go.
Or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting.
Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake.
Or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting.
No, that's not for you.
Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing.
With banner flip-flopping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy.
Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all.
Fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't.
I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win 'cause you'll play against you.
All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot.
And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants.
There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on.
But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hacking cracks howl.
Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak.
On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go, so be sure when you step.
Step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left.
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains.
So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. Today is your day.
Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Here we are at the end of another year, and it's time to say goodbye.
We had a year like no other. Even as teachers, everything we knew was about to change, and it did. Our first day of school, we spent days planning for, and it flew by. It was filled with navigating our new virtual world and taking lots of silly class pictures.
We were working so hard to make this new learning experience work for all of you. You adapted to a virtual learning environment easier than most adults did. And just when we got the hang of it, school changed again.
Suddenly, the hybrid option came to be. Some of you were learning at school, while others were at home. Some teachers were teaching at school, while others were at home. We were here, we were there, we were everywhere, but we were still one unit.
COVID numbers fluctuated, which meant our learning environments kept changing. And yet, once again, you met the challenge by adapting to each change.
While we realize it was not the 6th grade year you were looking forward to, we guarantee it will be one that you will never forget. We've said this before, and it's worth repeating. You will be stronger for facing this adversity. We all learned a lot about ourselves throughout this pandemic, and we hope that when you reflect back on this year, you will find something positive and celebrate the growth that you have all made.
As you move on to middle school, please remember that you will always have a home at North Wales Elementary School. Please visit us and share the wonderful things we know you will accomplish in middle school. But most importantly, enjoy the summer like you have never enjoyed a summer before, because you deserve it. Bye!
Bye!